Gee, I gotta cut the pleasantries. I gotta get right to the headline of the year. Dare I say?
Dare you say? Let's just address the elephant in the room.
The elephant or the Nittany lion in the room?
Either or.
Either or. Can you believe it?
After 12 years at Penn State, the James Franklin coach has been fired.
First things first, let's say I agree.
I'm in shock.
I mean, okay. Third quarter of the game yesterday, we'll get into what we mean, and y'all know he been on a hot seat. You've been saying he been on a hot seat.
I think I was talking about that pier. I didn't think he was on the hot seat.
Well, guess what? You missed one. You missed the smoke alarms. So yesterday, Penn State, who has fallen out of the rankings, is playing Northwestern. You heard that right. Northwestern. Yes, Northwestern. And third quarter, Penn State is close, or they're barely. I'm like, they need to fire him right now, clean out his office. I'm over it. Because as we know, Penn State 2 weeks ago loses to a ranked Oregon at home at night, Whiteout Happy Valley.
Overtime.
Two
overtimes, Kelly.
But we get it. We get it.
You're playing number. Yeah,
we don't get it because he cannot show up against these big teams. But we understand Oregon is a fantastic team. I don't know how
we get it.
Your fans probably hate it, but I understand the loss. You go to UCLA, winless UCLA.
Thank you. 0-4 UCLA.
And you look awful. It's not even that UCLA looked great. You looked awful. You lose. You come back home.
Here's your redemption. This is redemption.
I said you got to win by 100 points.
What?
You got to show them you are Penn State. And you lost 22-21.
Now, we don't want to make light of this game. We tried to watch some of the highlights. It was not pretty. It was not pretty.
And I thought they need to fire James Franklin. But we were watching our, around the bend type sports show. Somebody said his buyout. I thought they said $150 million. I said, oh, junk, he not going nowhere. Well, we watched the press conference. We see he's skirting around questions. They were very direct. They were grilling him hard. And he would not commit that he was the long-term fit for Penn State. I said, that's kind of weird. And then 30 minutes, as soon as we turned it off this morning, we look up. Penn State has fired longtime coach James Franklin. His buyout was $50 million.
I think it was $49 million.
49 and some change. Some said 56. I'm sure there's some tax and some bonus in there. Some back vacation pay you got to pay out. But this is why. And yes, he just lost 3 in a row. The worst I've ever seen Penn State in my lifetime.
And not only lost, they lost a Heisman Trophy candidate. Drew Aller went down.
Well, he was a Heisman. He hasn't been in the running for the Heisman since preseason. Well,
this was one of the reasons they're saying.
But that's not the reason he got fired.
No, that was some. Well,
no, the decision for him to get fired was made to me. If I'm Kelly Brain, the decision to start replacing him was after the Oregon loss. Because
I can
in 12 years, he is 4-21 against top 10 teams. He's 1-18 versus top 10 Big Ten teams. He has the third worst coaching record for single season. Coach at a single school since 1936. He's third at a Penn State football program.
Prestigious Penn State.
Elite.
And even last night, we were listening to some of the announcers going on why they had lost. They were just as astounded as we. They were going, we don't know what the problem is at Penn State. They could not pinpoint one thing.
I wasn't astounded. I think you're confused.
Because
I said that, let me go back. There wasn't anything you could say and point to.
No.
Technically, if you weren't on the inside.
Technically, if you're on the inside.
But I said that he's lost the locker room.
He's lost something.
He's lost he's lost his job. That's what he lost. I'm not mad. I wish I could lose a job for $50 million.
But the thing of it is, even they stated today, you have Jim Knowles, one of the best defensive coaches in the league. You have top tier personnel. You have some of the players.
What do you mean they said it? We said it.
We said it too. Well, you have some of the top players. What was wrong? You had no excuse, in other words.
There was a common denominator. I said
you
that.
had no
I said that. Check the
for
record.
These losses. I guess that was the check mark.
He's a common denominator.
And as
you alluded to, during this game where they lost 22-21 at Northwestern at home in a night game, Drew Aller gets hurt with 4 minutes left in the game and is out for the rest of the season. And I think it's the end of his career because I don't think he has any eligibility left. College career. Okay. He doesn't have any eligibility left.
I'm still in shock.
Somebody I seen a post on social media, and I don't know if the news came out or not because they were talking about him and Norvell, which leave little Norvell alone. We'll get to him, but leave him alone for now. And
Napier.
Somebody made a comment and said, "Please don't fire James Franklin, signed an Ohio State fan." And I said, we don't need it. Us, Michigan, and Oregon are like, no, because he never beats us. And Oregon is new to the game, but he never beat it. He never could beat Ohio State and Michigan. But can you believe it?
And Kelly, you always say, okay, I didn't make it this year, but there's always next year. There is no next year now for James Franklin. And you know what? The Penn State has always been in the mix. I just had to go back. I'm going to go back last year and just do what they had. Penn State was number 4, week 7. They played USC week 7, beat them in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
You're number 4. You're always in the mix. You were number 2 coming in this year. Am I wrong?
They were.
Am I wrong?
We said it last week. You were number 2 coming into the
number
season.
Number 2.
And the letter from whoever the vice chancellor of the directive athletic football shoe wear person said, we just expect an elite team when it comes to our sports. And
you got to.
You cannot be 3-3 unranked and beat Penn State. And guess what? You haven't even faced Ohio State.
You haven't faced them.
You
faced one team.
You're not going to the Big Ten championship. You're not going to be in the playoffs. I mean, there's a, what do we always call it? Chaos theory of what could happen. And I just don't think it's going to happen.
You always say when you play these big teams, like you play Oregon, steel sharpens steel. You should have came out of that loss 2 overtimes. I was so proud of you. You should have came out of that loss and saying, we're going to just blaze a trail through all of our next games. You lost out winless UCLA.
I would love to remind you, they kind of came back on Oregon. It was a big defensive first half.
Yes.
Oregon started to get hot, and then Penn State
climbed back in. Okay, I know you guys. We can go on all day with this, but
we could go on all day. But guess what? But wait. I've got more.
There's more.
I've got more.
There can't be any more.
There is a list. There wasn't one upset. There wasn't 2. There were 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or so upsets. And there were some that were very close. And I am going to call you out about it. Because I understand that a win is a win. But sometimes your win is not what it's supposed to be. Starting with number 4 Ole Miss beats Washington State. Washington State is 3-2. By the way, before the game started, they win 24-21.
How did they get to be number 4?
They should be embarrassed. They should be embarrassed. Ole Miss is overrated. They're going to get exposed because I've seen your schedule, and I know you're going to get beat. They play Georgia next week.
Oh, Lord, please.
Okay. No. Don't get comfy. I got more. Number 12, Tennessee.
There's more?
Scathed by Arkansas. And Arkansas without a head coach, by the way.
Oh, that's right. They fired him, too.
Oh, shit. I forgot to say. Oregon State fired their coach.
James, you got plenty of openings. You got send that resume in.
Upsets and termination. I need to apply. I need a job. I'm going to go apply for the Oregon State job. He 0-7. I can do better than 0-7. I can do. Come on.
And I thought UCLA was bad with going
Listen. Hear me out. I can go. I'll be the head coach. You could come be my analyst. We could whip that team into shape.
I swear.
We may need to
with
do
the way things are going.
We may need to do it.
Oh,
We've got an Arkansas who does also fired their coach. They have an interim coach. And Tennessee beats them 34-31, which is close, what you say. But Kelly, and I say, you know what? We turned that game off because it was close at halftime. Cavs came back from halftime. Tennessee was up 34-37. And I say, okay, they got it together. They got it together. We look up, it's 34-31.
They must have went to the locker room.
You didn't score. What? I turned off and I come back, you didn't score. Oh, you thought I was done. You thought I was finished. That's just the almost. Here comes the upsets, the real deal upsets. And I'm going to start with, oh no, I'm sorry, I got one more almost.
Oh, God.
Maybe I skipped too soon.
You skipped too soon.
South Carolina at LSU. LSU wins, I think that was
20-10.
Thank you, 20-10. But the game was 20-17 for 3 quarters. Felt like.
The thing about that LSU, the South Carolina game, South Carolina initially was ranked, but of course with the Lenore Sellers getting hurt, they fell off. But here's the thing.
Him to get hurt didn't make them fall off.
They lost. But yeah, that's true. But here's the thing. South Carolina, the only thing South Carolina got going right now is Lenore Sellers. That is the Houdini quarterback of the. He gets out of scrapes. I don't know how he gets out. The boy runs and runs and runs and runs. Has no O-line. The minute the ball hits his hands, he's got people on him. Now, this
not only, I'm sorry to cut you off. Not only does he not have an O-line, he don't have a center.
You have a defense.
It's been a rotating door, which led to the first fumble of the possession. But keep going. No O-line.
But the thing with it, okay, here's my point.
Well, defense had to be all right. Because they held them. LSU is 12 or 11.
They were 11. This is my point.
So, only 20 points?
You're number 11. To me, South Carolina is just over the line. They're just a little too many fumbles, a little too many missed tackles, a little too many this. But they look like they're right on the edge. LSU, seasoned team, Brian Kelly. What was y'all's excuse?
I love Brian Kelly.
Y'all's the same thing. Missed tackles.
I love Brian Kelly, but he was also fired from Notre Dame. Let's not forget. Oh, no, that's wrong school. Sorry. Penn State, Notre Dame. I'm mixing them up. They always remind me of each other. But let me also say, you don't come for the South Carolina. Do not come for the South Carolina.
Because y'all played just LSU played just as bad. That's all.
Do not come for South Carolina's defense. I would love to remind you of the play.
They did. They kept it in there.
Where they knocked the ball out at the goal line.
Yes, they did. Yes, they
saved it.
Yes, they did.
Thank you very much. Don't you come for South Carolina's defense. God. But Lenore Sellers needs help. He cannot win the game alone. But I agree with you. Why was the score so close? Why is LSU overrated? Not why. I'm sorry.
We'll find out.
That's not a question. LSU is overrated. We will find out. We will find out. Because they've got some competition coming down the line.
Who else? Bit the dust.
Now let's come for the real upsets.
Oh, God.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Because these are upsets. Are you going to get angry?
I'm not going to get angry.
Okay.
Week 7, I told you to put your big boy pants on. Some of y'all didn't.
Well, listen here. Number 22, Iowa State, goes to the Mile High City to play the Colorado Buffaloes, and they lose 24-17.
We saw some highlights of that, too. And I can only say...
We caught the end of the game,
We caught the end of the game,
actually. And we looked up and we said, that Colorado team has it. Now, it's hard to put together sometimes.
Right now.
But they have it.
But they're getting there.
You knew they could possibly win. I took them on the money line. I took Colorado.
Vegas in the house.
I took Colorado on the money line because I'm no fool. And they went out there and they didn't skate by. They looked great.
They came from behind, as a matter of fact.
Deion had surgery on Tuesday.
Oh, sure did. That's what they brought out.
Coach Deion Sanders had surgery on Tuesday for his blood clots that returned. Got out the hospital Thursday morning, and they come and win the game on Saturday.
I can't understand this man. I don't understand him.
He's unfathomable.
I can't understand him. He's always saying thank God, and you need him on your side right now.
You know what's so interesting? You know the saying, if you live long enough, you become the villain or something like that.
I don't know.
I feel like it's complete opposite for Deion Sanders, and I won't go because we could do a whole show about it. But before he got this coaching job before he started coaching college, and I heard Deion Sanders, I thought about braggadocious, football player, arrogant.
No, not at all.
I thought thought all these things, right?
Yeah.
And you come fast forward, I feel like I got to know Deion the most right now. I know he did great at Jackson State, but then he comes to Colorado, and of course, the media buzz is incredible. So all these things about him are at the surface, and you find out Deion doesn't smoke or drink. Never has. He's a God-fearing man. He's a man of faith, I should say.
Yes.
Which you never, long as you're not crazy, we won't go there. But man of faith. And they asked him, they said, how do you feel that the team came out here and won this one for you? And he said, this not for me, this for them. God got me.
Yeah.
I'm proud of them. I'm happy for the fans. I'm happy for the city. You should see. You should see.
He did. And the AD, he thanked everybody. He thanked the AD. He thanked
his coaches, everybody. You know what? He found out in his press conference. He found out about the $50,000 fine for storming the field. He said, "What? 50 what? 50,000? Who made that rule?" And then he said, "Well, students got to chip in. That's how it used to be. You got to get a ride somewhere. Everybody got to chip in." He said, "We got 50." He heard somebody say, "We got 50,000. We just got to chip in." I was so weak. I don't know about that. I'm kind of funny about that rule too. I get it, but come on, this is college football. Yeah. You know, this is college football. I'm not done.
Oh dear.
Number 25, Florida State. Your boy, Tommy Castellanos, already coming off of an upset from Illinois, USC.
I can't remember.
One of the two, Illinois. I think doesn't matter because today is today, and they lose to Pitt. Unranked Pitt, 34-31. And that game, we didn't get to watch that game. We see the highlights. They looked incredible.
They lost to Miami.
They lost to Miami. Was that last week?
Last week, 28.
They looked incredible.
How did they lose that game? I do not know. We lost the highlights.
Defense. Pitt's defense looked good.
Some of these games on Thursday, Friday night, folks, check them out. Because I have not seen Pitt. I didn't know what Pitt looked like. You see some of these games, you just kind of blow them off.
I haven't seen Pitt either.
Came out.
I know Pitt got upset. I do know Pitt got upset by West Virginia. In West Virginia, Pitt was supposed to win that game. They were the favorite, and they did lose. That was a few weeks back.
I'm going to tell you how they lost that game. Defense. Tommy Castellanos came and threw from one end of that field to the other.
In 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes.
Yep.
Every time they were behind, what did Florida State do? Here comes Tommy Castellanos. Yep. If he's not throwing, he's running. Yep. If he's not running, he's making a touchdown.
Can I tell you something else? Pitt's got a true freshman at the quarterback.
True freshman. Never heard of him. Henschel? Never heard of him?
Heinschel.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't hear her. Well, you could
because
hear you could hear them. They transferred.
And they're little, and we don't see them on TV. They're not the big boys on Saturdays.
Well, sometimes people transfer and you're like, oh, okay. Yeah.
And
I remember him.
He
was Ohio State's backup. He can make it at Pitt.
And I'm going to tell you something.
That's not the case. He's a true freshman.
Florida State looked good. Unfortunately, for this Saturday, Pitt was better. How do you go from one end of the field and not stop them?
Now, I know
all you had to do was stop them.
Okay. Now, I know we have... That's what you just said.
That's it. I dare say it again. All you do is stop them.
Okay.
Stop them.
Pitt.
Stop them.
Okay.
Stop.
I know they always say, you can't blame one side of the ball.
You can't play one player. I hear that.
What did I say?
You said can't play one
That's
player.
not what I said.
Oh.
I said they always say you can't blame one side of the ball. I don't think that's true. I think you can blame defense. I think you have to go and you have to look. I think Norvell is a decent coach. Let me tell you why I respect.
The game was fantastic.
Let me tell you why I respect Norvell a lot this year. Because he has an offensive coordinator, Gus Malzahn, who is a head coach with greatness of his own right, at Auburn and at UCF. And he hires Gus Malzahn, and he lets Gus make the calls, the offensive calls. He calls the plays. Mm-hmm. A lot of head coaches don't like to do that especially on offense, right? So my thing is, you got good Norvell, you got good Malzahn, you got good quarterback. I think there's another job opening. And I'm going to move on. Next up. This was another almost. I got all my brain is jobbled. Yeah. My brain is jobbled, Key. Almost. I have to give a little kick in the butt. You know I love them. You know I've come to love them. You know I've come to love Georgia, number 10. Against an unranked Auburn. Georgia almost went scoreless first half.
Numbers don't mean a thing. These rankings are getting shaken up.
Georgia had the ball for 6 minutes in the first half. That's 30 minutes. Now, is that strategic on Auburn? Maybe. I loved it. But the best part of the game, not the plays, not the players.
Not the fumble on the goal line.
Your boy.
He ain't my boy.
Kirby Smart. Georgia has the ball. They're up 3 points. Fourth quarter. They're driving. I think it's a few minutes left on the clock or whatever. More than 2, so maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Okay. They're driving. And the refs were pissing us off. Let's talk about that. I hate the refs. I don't want to harp because I'll be here all day. Oh, my God.
Every play
they have to review.
You review it.
And not immediately like, pass interference, let's take it to review.
5, 10
They go, they line up, they spike. We have to review. We have to review that catch. There was a what they call a line ref right there. What do you mean you have to review the catch? He was right there, right? Why do you have 10 refs on the field if nobody knows what's going on? I'm yelling.
Exactly. That was exactly that game. You got refs on the field with blinders on. Nobody's seeing nothing. Everything had to be replayed. But not so much replayed. They would start another play. It's almost
whoever was up in that booth is a micromanager, and they even said he takes a long time to review everything. He's a micromanager because that line ref for that is the ball inbounds catch. He was right there. He didn't throw a flag. He didn't say anything. He was right there. You don't trust his eyeballs? We all have bosses like that. Yeah, it's like you can do better than you can do it by yourself. I digress. But they go in, ball snaps, Gunner gets to run in 5-7 yards, and they blow the whistle while he's in the midst of running, and they're like, "Oh, Georgia called a timeout." Kirby Smart's like, "No, I didn't. I was clapping."
Kirby Smart is running down the field, going like this. Now, people,
he was not.
Well, it started out like this, and then it turned into this. Why are you running down the field clapping? Hey, he's calling a timeout. Guess what happened, folks?
They believed him, and they didn't charge him the timeout.
He said, I wasn't timing. I was just clapping. What are you clapping for?
Listen.
The play hadn't even started. Sometimes if you throw a great ball or something, okay, you can clap. Why are you clapping?
Or if you're trying to get the team to go, you're not running. You're right at the
line of scrimmage.
Thank you for finishing my thought. We can't both have the same brain.
Okay.
You at the line of scrimmage. You like go. You know, you're not running down the field. He caught a timeout. They even played the video footage, which is wild because there's 50 million cameras. Why didn't nobody review it? But they believe Kirby Smart. They don't charge him for a timeout.
And the Auburn coach was pissed.
And I have to quote my hun bun. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Well, thank you, Kobe. You're trying.
Kirby. Okay. I got more. God. I have more.
It was that kind of Saturday.
We caught this game at the end. Pisses me off. BYU, ranked 18 at Arizona. They go into 2 overtimes for BYU to win it. And the refs gave BYU the game. There, I said it. BYU's not that good. I know you love Bear Bachmeier.
Freshman quarterback for the BYU. True freshman, as a matter of fact. I give him credit. That's all I'm going to say about that game.
I'm not mad at Brett Bachmeier flying. Bear and Tiger are on the team. And I'm not exaggerating. His brother's named Tiger. He's on the team. Tiger Bachmeier. But the refs gave BYU that team. And you know I love that BYU coach. But Arizona won that game. And that is BS. I'm so tired of the refs. And then I do have to mention, these aren't technically upsets, but I have to put a little highlight. UCLA beats Michigan State at Michigan State 38-13. And I know Michigan State's not great. But before last week,
it was UCLA.
UCLA was on 0-12 a watch.
2 for 2.
0-12 a watch.
0 for dose.
They thought that they were going to not win a game this season. And it didn't look like they would to me either, because I said the way this team looking, not going to. Penn State win has added the confidence. They got it together. Let me give credit to the coaches, the little coordinators who are hanging in there on the interim, because that head coach job is open as well, everybody. I'm just going to put this in my resume in. I'm going to send a video of us, because I don't have any experience, but I'm going to send it in. I could really do it.
We know why Mr. Shaw do, so what the heck?
I could really do it. And you know what?
And with our technical advisors, we sure to win.
Well, I was thinking the other day, like, no, I wouldn't do it because I would be so stressed. It would be too much. You get fired. But you get $50 million when you get fired. What?
I don't think you would get $50 million.
Give me $50,000. Give me $50. Give me $50.
That's what some of these coaches are worth. I
take $50. So kudos to UCLA. 2 wins under their belt. God. And guess what? They got Maryland next week at home. I think they can win. We should go. We should go. You think the tickets went up? They probably did.
They probably did.
Oh, money grubbers. They probably did. Y'all got 2 wins. Calm down.
Nobody
Calm down.
Nobody hardly at the 0-4, UCLA. I mean, when they play Penn State.
Yeah.
Now I bet you can't get a ticket.
Okay. And last but not least, little highlight, Battle of I-75. If you don't know where I-75 is, that's because you've probably never been to the East Coast, and it's okay.
In Ohio.
But Bowling Green State University takes down the University of Toledo 28-23. And to people who don't know those teams, who don't know the action, Google it.
It's a rivalry.
It's a rivalry. Toledo's the better team.
Up 21-0.
BG won.
I think that
we do have to say BG's got a new coach this year.
Oh, they do. They do. Somebody you know.
Oh, somebody we know.
We know.
Oh, State alumni. Eddie George. Gotta respect that. Gotta respect that. Okay. That is my upset section. Let's actually talk about the games we watched.
Oh my God.
We need a commercial break, please. Insert commercial break.
Got to. Because now we get into the real Saturday.
Okay.
And the real Saturday was.
I have to start with. I gotta call it the game of the day. It was also a rivalry, a huge one. Is it the oldest rivalry? I don't think it's the oldest.
I believe they said it was. No, I'm not sure.
We should Google.
I thought it was. We gotta Google.
Google
I thought they said it was.
Google is free.
Since 1930 something.
We have to go to the Red River Shootout.
Don't do shootout. Use the Red River rivalry. Shootout is
I'm
such
so sorry. I forgot.
Thing ever since that Virginia.
Well, since Virginia, let's try calling mine. But I digress. I apologize. Yeah. Even though we live in America, where there's more guns than people, shootout is not an appropriate term. I apologize. The Red River rivalry. We've got an unranked Texas, because as we told you last week, they didn't fill out a ranking, against a number 6 Oklahoma. And I thought there was a rumor this was a neutral site. But it was in Texas.
It was Cotton Bowl.
It was in Texas. Yeah. A neutral site is not in a state where the college is. Yeah. But I digress. First things first. Texas had got an interception off of John Mateer, quarterback for Oklahoma. I'm so sorry.
Address that first.
John Mateer, quarterback for Oklahoma, had surgery on his hand 17 days ago before the game yesterday, and was going to play. And then go. And see. Or no, and in action.
My only thing was why. They said it would take you about a month to come back. I tried to read some of the reports. It take you a month to come back. Why are you playing already? 17 days after surgery. Okay? Now, I understand. It's a rivalry. I got to be there. I got to be there, coach. No, you don't have to. This is your career, sir.
Can you talk to me about the game?
Yes, I can. Because you went out there, okay, and you played. Okay, I'll give you that. And you had 2 interceptions?
3, I think.
3. There I say.
Here's what he did have 3 interceptions, and Texas got no points off these interceptions. That was crazy.
Just to say.
But Texas got a big interception. I think it was a huge momentum shift for them. There was a missed field goal for 55 yards. That was on Texas as well. And let me tell you what I think the difference was. And I know I'm going to let you go and talk about your boy, Arch. I'll let you talk about your boy, Arch. The difference to me was, and this is what we've been preaching about Penn State and Florida State and all these people after coming off of losses, or, even 2 losses, and we're middle of the season. To me, Texas played like they had to win.
They had to win.
You've seen it.
You had to win.
In the beginning, Arch started, to me, and I'll give you my opinion on Arch, and I'll let you go. Arch started off looking like last week's Arch.
Yeah.
And then he started to complete. Yeah. And then he started to get comfortable, it looked like.
Right.
And in this game, you could see him shift. I'm not
you do.
letting him off the hook. He is not a Heisman Trophy winner. He is not top 10 at CFB today. But best game I've seen him play.
Yeah, well, true, because the first time I seen him play was Ohio State, of course, and then we've seen him play later on. And he lost that game too. But the thing that I liked about in this game, he has moments of greatness. Yes. I mean, we're watching it, man. He puts this ball, he slings it down the field. I went, what a great throw. And those were too far and few and in between. If he had thrown like that the whole game, Kelly, this score would have been more than 23-6.
Well,
I mean, I'm sorry. It was, what was it? What did it end up? 23 to what?
6. I think you're right.
Yeah, 23 to 6.
Yeah, or 31 to 6.
31 to 6. I'm sorry.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I got it right in front of me. Why do I have a laptop? 23 to 6. You got it.
I just looked at it and went, why can he do this the whole game? Because you would see him on a roll, and all of a sudden, it's like a mental lapse. All of a sudden, I'm throwing this, or an interception. And I went,
well,
where does he go?
Let me tell you this. You are only so impressed because of because of the mediocre we've seen so far. So it's just like when the child that acts up in the class has a good week, you're like, oh my God, versus the child who's good week after week after week against straight A's. You don't, it's a the difference in the decline or the difference from point A to B is so impressive. You just feel like you give them over kudos. And I think that's what this situation was. If Texas wouldn't have lost last week, they would have beat Florida, even if it was only by a little bit, and they would have came out, they would still be ranked. And they would have came out and they would have beat Oklahoma today. You wouldn't be as impressed because guess what? It is a rivalry. So I don't want to take away too much from Oklahoma.
No, I don't either. But
and I want to also say I don't think that Mateer should have came back. I want to put that out there first.
Same thing.
Second, like you lose the game, you lose the game, but you don't mess up your hand for the rest of your life and the rest of the season.
And if I'm correct, by the end of the game, the thumb was bleeding again.
That was the middle of the game.
It was the middle of the game.
Yeah.
It was already bleeding. Why?
But the trainers weren't around him, so they said it must be fine. He was going
up your
over
career for one game? Why even take that chance? Plus, and I will quote a little bit of one of the announcers. Your head wasn't in the game.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's what I was going to say. I think the bigger thing is, I don't think he did extra damage to his thumb that would be extensive. And I don't think his thumb was a problem. I thought he was throwing the ball very well as far as distance and accuracy. I think the problem was the psychological of it, right? You wanted to put the team on your back, so you had to play today.
You wanted to play so bad.
You begin playing hero ball, and you start making bad decisions.
That's true.
The interceptions, except for one was tipped. Yeah, and maybe the guy could have got it. I hate to give him crap for tip ones. But the other two were in traffic. They were bad throws. It's because you got too much going on in your head. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Oklahoma is a better team than Texas. You're not convincing me. You're not convincing me they're not. You're not convincing me they're not. I don't care. A healthy John Mateer going into this game, we'd be having a whole different conversation. But I'm not done with the upsets.
Oh God, there's more.
Should we pause? I think I drank this too fast.
We're gonna break for a commercial. And we'll be right back.
And we don't have commercials. We're just kidding. Okay, number 7, Indiana goes to Oregon. Number 3, Oregon. Eugene, Oregon, one of the hardest places to play. It's tough. Let me go back. It's a tough environment to play in. Now, before we get into the game, I hate Coach Cignetti. I hate Dan Lanning. I like Dan Lanning as a coach. I think he sometimes pulls out crazy. I think he goes out there to win. I don't know him. This is all pseudo-social. I don't like Cignetti. I think Cignetti feels like he's a person. Like, I feel like if you met Dan Lanning in real life, you'd be like, oh, okay, he grow on you. Cignetti? No. And I don't know if it's because, his attitude towards us, even though we beat him last year, don't matter. I do not like him.
Stop.
But, I love the quarterback. Fernando Mendoza
was
formerly of Cal State, Golden Bears. Nobody remembers, but I remember when you almost beat Miami last year. I bring it up. Maybe I bring it up every week. Maybe everybody doesn't remember.
Hey, what did I say? NFL throwing like the NFL.
Oh God!
Here's an NFL throw. That Indiana kid was throwing like a true quarterback.
I was gonna bring up the defense. Oregon, first 2 possessions, no score. I don't know if Oregon ever has been through that.
Let's give the defense a hand for Indiana. That defense was tough.
Oregon's O-line could not hold him. They got to that quarterback every chance. They got to him. And he's not a big guy.
The first thing I wrote on here was they stopped Oregon on 4-2.
Big stop on 4-2.
and they just didn't let up. They did not let up.
Oregon quarterback Dante Moore threw 3 interceptions.
Okay.
You cannot score if you don't have the ball.
That is for sure.
That sounds crazy, I know, but you cannot score if you don't have the ball.
And if you get sacked 6 times, it does not help either.
Indiana's defense. Indiana was physical. They played that game hard. They say this Indiana team is better than the team last year.
Oh, they gotta be. I mean, at the last year there was like what were they, 5? Somewhere around that. But anyway, they were up there. I should have looked that up too.
You say you don't care about the rankings. They did go 13-1.
I did go to the ratings.
They did. I
wanted to see where they were last year. And what's the only loss Ohio State? What's the only loss Ohio State? We gotta look that up. They didn't lose very much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get too braggadocious. I don't get too
braggadocious. I don't get 5-0 Oregon.
I don't think.
I gotta say something.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about braggadocious on Ohio State.
I'm talking about Indiana.
Yeah, I give a crap. But they are fortunate. They do not see us, and we don't see
them.
Yeah, and we don't.
I was anxious on that one because I was gonna say.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Ohio State does not play Indiana this year, and Ohio State also does not play Oregon this year in the regular season.
Okay.
We will be seeing one of y'all in the Big Ten championship because we will be there. So I digress. Indiana's got a smooth sailing too. They've got Michigan State. They've got UCLA. They've got Maryland. They've got now, let me change my notes because at the time it was number 7, an unranked Penn State. They have Wisconsin. They have a bye week. They have Purdue.
You said they have UCLA?
Yes, they do.
Might be an upset.
Listen, I'm not taking no.
I'm not taking nothing anymore.
Yeah, no, UCLA is not going to be able to handle that Indiana team.
Ooh.
But they have smooth sailing all the way out.
So it could be that
yeah,
it could be that.
Well, they'll go undefeated, and then it'll be who's the undefeated teams in the Big Ten. Us and Indiana, because we will be undefeated. Because well, let's hold on.
James Franklin, none of these teams, no team is gonna go unscathed this year.
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're not a coach anymore. Sorry.
Nobody give a shit about what he got to say.
Because he gone.
Speaking of greatness.
Oh God, let's go on.
Ranked number 1, the Ohio State, goes to Illinois to play number 17 Illinois. This was Illinois who was number 9, got beat by Indiana.
Okay.
Right, pummeled by Indiana.
Okay.
Won last week, I think, didn't they? Oh, they upset USC or somebody. We just talked about that.
Illinois did?
Either USC or Florida State. And they have to play Ohio State. And I'm just going to tell you right now, Ohio State has the best defense in the world. The world, Craig.
No, I no comment on that. But I have to say they do have a good defense.
They forced Illinois' first interception of the season.
Sure did. I'm sorry, Didn't say nothing. This.
You go ahead and say what you gotta say, then I'll say what I have to say.
You know what? I can't.
Because if you say everything you have to say, I know you won't say what I have to say. Go. What do you think about the game?
I can't say. You go ahead.
No, you say if we talk about this game, I'm going to talk about the game, and then I'm going to the next game. What do you have to say about the Ohio State-Illinois game? We actually watched because we don't normally watch Ohio State because, they're going to win. And so this happened to be a ranked on rank, so we said we're going to make the time to watch Ohio State. Even though there were a few good ones on, this should be a good one.
Okay, I do apologize. I get so hyped when we talk about these games. Yeah. I know. We've already watched them. And
What's in that cup? We got to start. The producers got to start
giving me coffee. Too much caffeine. The only thing I'm going to say about this
caffeine. Go.
The quarterback for Ohio State, Julian Sayin.
Yes, redshirt freshman.
After the game is all said and done, you don't know that much about. He's like a silent assassin. I know he's in the game. I know he's out there. He's working. But when the smoke clears, I'm thinking about the receivers. I'm thinking about the runs. I'm thinking about the score. I don't remember Julian Sayin. And he is the integral part of that Ohio State offense.
Absolutely. And under, what's his name? Matt Hartline. I mean, incredible. He got promoted to offensive coordinator this year. He's been a wide receiver coach forever. That man has that defense on a well-oiled machine. Now, you're not the only one who feels that Julian saying kind of fades into the background. I disagree. I always pay attention to the quarterback, and I think the thing is there was no hype around Julian saying because there were a lot of returning quarterbacks who to me have been busts, and then there was the whole Arch Manning hype bust. And the thing is they've also said it. This is why is nobody talking about this quarterback? He's one of the best quarterbacks in the CFB right now, top 10 for sure, and nobody talks about it. But let me remind you what Julian saying in that game yesterday. They were at the goal line. Julian saying keeps the ball.
Yes.
And he goes right in between two big old linemen. And they just sandwich him in, and he just goes across that goal line.
It was like a piece of bologna between two. It was the bread.
It was what
smooth.
Chef's kiss.
Smooth.
It's what you draw up.
Smooth.
I gotta give credit to Illinois though.
I do too, absolutely.
Illinois goes forward on 4-2. They get it against the best defense in the world.
Yes.
Nobody has scored more than 10 points against Ohio State this year.
Yeah.
They got 16. Not enough. And the other thing is the Ohio State penalties. Not the refs.
That is the thing I wrote down against Ohio State. The penalties. And I know your boy,
Igwinosa.
I love
Igwinosa.
Now, you straightened it out before we got to the playoffs last year.
They make him practice with oven mitts. Because last year he was the most penalized player in the whole FBS.
And you're starting out again.
That's not what he first.
He started out good though.
Yes, this season he started. Yes,
we thought, oh look at him,
he's great. But he's great.
This game, I think maybe it's a hype. This game he just lost.
Hype. What are you talking about? Sometimes I say, you know what?
Well, it's when you play that you get maybe too excited.
No. I think it's just he. Let me repeat what I just said. He was the most individual player. He's the most penalized individual player in the FBS last year. But let me say this. There are some occasions where I will take a pass interference over a touchdown any day.
Right.
If they're way on their 20 and he throws a Hail Mary, I'm taking a pass interference over the touchdown. Igwinos has cleaned it up a lot this year.
Right.
I think a few of the plays, like most of the games, was a lot of BS. Let's talk about, I hate to go back, let's talk about that missed block in the back on the Texas punt return.
Oh, yes. We talked about that.
Cheated Oklahoma, but I'm going to shut up about
it.
The other thing I have to point out when we can move on. We were joking. I was joking with my brother today about James Franklin being fired.
Our top analyst.
Our top analyst. And we were joking about how when Ryan Day loses to Michigan, we're ready to fire him.
Right.
Meanwhile, James Franklin has this awful record against ranked teams, and he's been there 12 years. Well, while we were watching the game, they were going over some of the stats, and I did not realize that Ryan Day has like the most winning percentage in FBS history.
I did not remember that. I know it flashed across the screen, but I didn't see it.
Ohio State is on some crazy 13-0 win streak right now because we haven't lost since we lost to the team up north last year. We've won every game we've played since. And I sat there and I said, this man is going to go down as one of the best coaches in college football. And I think the thing is he's only been doing it a few years, so you almost, it's got that bias of, oh, well, he just got here.
True.
A. B, and then you're like, you just don't think about it. And I know sometimes I take winning for granted as Ohio State fan.
Yes, we do.
Ohio State wins. That's just what they do. I think they went, weird, I think the COVID year was weird, and maybe we went 9-3, and we were like pitchforks, but you just get used to it. And so that's why I understand the plight of the Penn State fans. You're like, this is not my team.
True,
I do.
We get it.
But I want to give kudos. Like, Ryan Day is that dude. You say Nick Saban, you need to be saying Kirby Smart, you need to be saying Ryan Day.
Yes.
You have to. And Ohio State, of course, wins by, they cover the spread. They kill them.
Vegas in the house.
No problem.
34-16.
No problem at all. I got one more upset for you.
Oh.
You thought I was done.
I did.
You thought I was done. You thought I was going to put a little cherry on top. No. No.
Proceed.
Speaking of that team up north.
Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul.
Number 15, Michigan, comes to SoCal.
Let me get out my nose.
University of Southern California.
Oh.
And speaking of coaches, I do not think he's a good coach. I do not respect. From, of course, a pseudo-social standpoint. I don't know this man. He may be lovely, but he's got a big mouth. The Coliseum, the stadium USC plays in, was sold out. And he said, oh, it's only sold out because Michigan's coming. And they go to Lincoln Riley, coach of USC, and they say, well, he said this. And Lincoln Riley says, I don't care what he says, I'm ready to play. And were they ready to play?
Oh my God. Well, you mentioned this in the upsets from the beginning, but we did want to come back to it because of that fact.
Did I mention it?
Yes, you did. And you want to come back to it because of the fact, because remember, we said we had 6 takeaways.
I didn't mention Michigan.
You didn't mention it?
No, I did not.
You did not?
Okay, you have to.
Have I got? Oh, I did.
You have lost it. We did not mention Michigan, but they did not.
We said they're okay, and we're coming back to them. That's we are. I do.
True freshman quarterback for Michigan. And before we get into how they lost this game, he is going to be incredible. He is a true freshman, and he is doing so good right now. There's the other things that just come with time, with reps, he did have 2 interceptions, but I think USC is a great team. I know they're not ranked. They had some weird upsets and losses, but I think
they are now.
I know they are now. Thank you. Let's skip ahead to the rankings. Let's just not talk about the game.
Go ahead.
No, let's keep talking about the game. Let's talk about USC's running back. King Miller.
That was the guy I was going to look up, and I did not.
Third guy up. Their 2 main running backs are hurt.
I was the guy I was going to look up. I went there. I missed something. Yes.
Couldn't stop him. And then there's Lemon. Maha Lemon, receiver. This guy's a running back. King Miller's a running back. Maha Lemon, I'm getting his first name wrong, is a receiver. Incredible catch in the end zone between 2 people. Incredible. And then Mavia, the quarterback.
25 of 32, threw 265 yards, 2 touchdowns, and just 1 interception.
NFL people don't do that sometimes.
That's true.
That's wild.
But
they pummel Michigan.
Michigan was not playing well yesterday, okay? Missed tackles was one of the things. Some of those tackles, the guy just ran like... You seen it? 1. We were counting some of them. 1, 2, 3. Missed tackles. The defense, one of the best defenses.
No.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
one of the programs who are known for defense. Their defense is not up to the Michigan standard this year. They had no sacks on the quarterback.
No sacks on US. None. We had 6 takeaways.
Why did you say 6 takeaways?
I don't know. I'm just looking at that, and that just astounds me. Because you are a Michigan team that you expect when you come out there to get a couple takeaways.
Where do you have 6 takeaways? You mean from punting? He threw in 2 interceptions. Well, let me go back. Bryce Underwood threw 1 interception, and then I don't know why the backup was in, but the backup threw an interception. Okay. We must have closed our eyes. Now, they did lose their number 1 rusher, Justice Hayes. Michigan did.
Yeah. And I got offense struggled.
But you know what? I was worried because Michigan is also known for their run game, and they lose their number 1 runner, but they have more yards receiving than USC did. I was very impressed by that. But they couldn't stop USC's run game, which is weird because USC is not known for the run game. It was strange. It was I don't think there was 6 takeaways. I see 1 fumble in the interceptions, but I digress. That game was so good. The Coliseum was rocking. I'm so happy for the Trojans and Lincoln Riley. I love Lincoln Riley. And that team has always been similar to South Carolina. I mean, you had Caleb Williams, who was a Heisman Trophy winner. And it's like, wow, what are y'all missing? Now, they are former Pac-12, which we know is offense. But we're hoping that they can come and plug into the old Big Ten and be a well-rounded team. But that was a great game.
I had to go look at those 6 takeaways.
There's not 6 takeaways.
Okay, we will go.
Unless you're talking about downs and punt returns, there were not.
Maybe
6.
that was.
Maybe
thinking,
okay. That makes sense.
Because I was looking at the stats and I went, wow, 6. Okay.
You heard somebody say 6 takeaways and you just can't get out your head. Okay. I am. We holding the people up forever, as you like to talk to the camera. What did we miss? What's the hodgepodge? What's going on?
I think you covered everything.
I did, but the one thing I do want to point out,
I didn't bring up anything.
As Oklahoma comes off this huge loss, because I want to talk about the rankings next, but as they come across this huge loss, I am very worried. They have a tough road ahead. They've got South Carolina, Oklahoma,
okay,
with a hurt quarterback, and I don't know what the decision is going to be if they're going to sit Mateer out. The next game could be a possibility, but I smell an upset. They're at South Carolina. Then they go against number 4 Ole Miss. I think Oklahoma can beat Ole Miss.
Well,
Write
we'll
it down.
See. Write it down.
Put your money on it.
Hey, I'm not betting on anybody.
Then they go against a number 12 Tennessee. They have a bye week. They have number 8 Alabama at Alabama. They have number 14 Missouri. They have number 11 LSU.
Okay.
That's rankings as of now. We all know that Ole Miss and LSU probably going to fall. But I digress. Let's talk about the rankings.
Because I'm saying,
can I start with the drama?
Please start with the drama.
I would love to talk about who fell out. We had 5 teams fall out of the ranking.
You know what? I thought Penn State and Texas was bad when they fell out.
Michigan,
but 5.
Michigan fell out. They were 15 last week. Illinois fell out. They were 17 last week. Arizona State 21. Iowa State 22. Florida State 25. Fell out of the rankings. I do have to say that Michigan and Illinois were among the top 3 honorable mention.
They got
next team up
votes.
type teams.
They got votes.
Yeah. But of course, Ohio State's number 1. Miami had a bye, so they stayed at number 2.
Yeah.
They've moved Indiana up to number 3.
I agree. I agree. I would agree with that 100%.
You have to give them.
I have to.
Oregon. Oregon's such a tough team, and not just because of the talent. I really think that Dan Lanning is an amazing coach. You know, I still am not over that offside kick he did early in the game.
Yeah, I love the offside
I'm
kick.
Still not. That's over a year ago. I'm not over it. I'm not over it. A jump up. Alabama is now number 6.
Mm-hmm.
They were number 8. Well, I mean, when people drop out, everybody's got,
everybody moves up. That's why I say
top.
some of these people are just getting there because of the rise to the top.
A few. Let me tell you who I don't agree with. LSU going from 11 to 10.
No. Absolutely not.
Oregon going from 3 to 8. Yes.
Yeah, okay. I would agree. They only dropped 5.
That's a tough Indiana. You just beat a tough Penn State a few weeks back.
Yep.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm also not mad at Oklahoma going from 6 to 14.
I'm not mad at that either.
I'm not mad at that. I think you have to give them a little credit. Yeah. I am upset at BYU going from 18 to 15. You don't deserve it.
I looked at that and I said, time will tell.
You don't deserve it.
Time will tell.
USF went up from 24 to 19. I'll give it to them. They pummeled my little North Texas.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Mean Green. What happened? Y'all was at home. I thought y'all was going to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get hands off. I want to get kudos to the top 5 that got in. USC, ranked number 20 now. Yes. Absolutely deserved. Absolutely.
Yeah, they played incredible. Who else?
Texas.
They're back.
They're back. They're back. That's all I'm saying. Until you fall out again.
No matter what, we knew who they were supposed to be. Couldn't beat. They were unranked. They beat number 6. You deserve to be ranked. I won't argue
now
with that.
Now the last 3, Kelly, I'm questionable.
Okay. Questionable.
23, Utah. Think they should be in?
Utah did beat a rank. Oh, I didn't bring that one up. I didn't bring that one up. We got upsets to go around. Lord. We got upsets to go around. Yeah. Utah at home beats a ranked Arizona State who was ranked 21.
Right.
Pummeled them a little bit. Sam Levitt, the quarterback, was out.
Yeah, okay.
I like Sam Levitt. I think I like the coach. He's crazy. Yep. I think Arizona State could have won. But yes, I think Texas deserves to be ranked.
Cincinnati, 24.
Now Cincinnati is a weird one.
They're iffy. They're iffy.
Where did they come from?
Nowhere. That's what I'm questioning. Where do you get Cincinnati in here?
I don't know where you got Cincinnati from. But you know who I am happy for?
Nebraska.
Number 24, Nebraska, yeah.
They're 25. They're snuck in. Again, you might say, who did they play? But this is the thing.
Who did they play?
Who did they play?
Oh, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't put it down there. We had so much to do, people.
She's retired. You're retired.
I don't know who the big pick number 25 on Sunday.
Okay.
If I had known 25, I would have.
Rumor has it, Coach, I think his name is Matt Fife, Matt something. He could be in the running for the Penn State job.
Oh, that's right. That's what they said.
Supposedly, he's friends with the athletic director, but
I think I wrote it down. Matt. No, that's not
Matt Rule.
Is that Matt Rule?
Nebraska, Matt Rule.
Yes. Alumni.
I don't know. Oh, is he alumni?
Yeah, from Penn State.
Oh, I didn't know
He's alumni
that.
from Penn State. No CAD. That's his claim to fame, but
that's not his claim to fame. He's a Nebraska head coach.
But I'm saying if he was to be considered for the Penn State coaching job.
To me, Penn State is going to be the hardest role to fill out of the open head coaching jobs because you need somebody who is battle tested. You need them now because you are losing recruits.
I didn't think about the recruits.
Wait to the end of the season because I know there's rumors that they want to get Signetti from Indiana.
I think
he could be a good fit, but I don't think he would leave in the middle of the season, and I don't think Penn State can wait until after the season. Nope. And I think Indiana's going to be in the playoffs. So I don't think that's going to be able to pan out. So
Penn State needs somebody now who can win now.
Yeah. Win out. Rally the people who are going to return next year.
Yes.
Rally new recruits and hopefully
get your fans
be
back.
able to attract some people out of that transfer portal.
Get my fans
back. Get the fans excited. Get the donors excited.
Right.
And you are absolutely right. So let's go on. Let's wrap it up. You tell me what games are you looking forward to next week? Week 8? We've got 11 teams left undefeated.
We're over the hump. Let's step it up.
11 undefeated by mid-year is nuts. That's not a lot.
And believe me, nobody's going skate. Kelly, there's so many games, but I'll start us off.
All right, go.
I just kept going. I would stop. You got to stop.
Okay,
here's my first one. And I know you're going to say, Gigi, why? Penn State, Iowa.
Why?
Penn State, I want to see what you look like without James Franklin. Big end of story.
Iowa's coach, on the other hand, has been there like 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Win or lose, they stuck with him. And are they at Iowa?
I don't know if they had Iowa or not.
I think Iowa can win. Now, Penn State can, of course, go one of two ways, and I know that's just like an easy way to say
No, they don't have one way. They gotta win. You can go one way and one way. Win.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna start off with. I'm looking forward to number 20 USC at number 13 Notre Dame.
I had that game too.
It's an old rivalry, right?
I had that game. Yes.
Was it on the hill or something? What started in the 60s?
Well, I don't know when it started, but that's a game I had. They're at Notre Dame.
Wait, what'd you have?
I had USC, and I had that game too.
I know you said that, but I'm asking about the rivalry.
I don't know. You said they were. I don't know.
Okay. Then say I don't know, and then call it a day. Is Penn State at Iowa? Did you say? Other way around.
I don't know if they're at Iowa or not.
Oh, okay.
Well, you told me to say
I will go with my next game.
You just did.
Which
you said you wanted USC and.
Then you go.
Well, okay. You said I want USC Notre Dame.
Okay.
I thought it was my turn.
You go.
Okay. Well, really. Folks, forgive us, please.
Not us.
Forgive me. I got currently number 5 Ole Miss versus number 9 Georgia.
Really? Now, I did not write that game down. You know why? Because Ole Miss is overrated, and Georgia's going to pummel them. What's Georgia ranked this week?
9.
Oh, they moved up one.
They're at Georgia.
Oh,
I got that one down.
You know that makes a difference. Or does it?
Or not.
Okay, I got.
Okay. All right,
I got another one for you.
Okay, go.
Number 10 LSU versus number 17 Vandy.
Got that one too.
I think they're at Vandy as well. And
LSU,
again, I'm gonna put your money on Vandy. I put my money on Vandy.
At Vandy. LSU is at Vandy.
I'm putting my money on Vandy.
You are? Yes. Okay. Vegas in the house.
LSU's overrated. I just said it.
Kelly, I gotta agree with you on that.
They have too many chinks in the armor. What you got? Give me one more.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more. I got Texas Tech and Arizona. Number 7 Texas Tech and Arizona State, who was falling out. And I went with this game because Texas Tech quarterback got hurt in this game. He got hurt. I'm sorry.
Oh,
he got hurt
yesterday.
He got hurt in the Kansas game, but he got a leg injury yesterday.
But they've been winning. He got hurt and still played.
He still played. They are 6-0. He got hurt, but he's been injured from the get go. But this is just one of his latest injuries. So yesterday, they sat him out in the Kansas game. He came back, and it looked like he got hurt late in the third quarter. Now,
but is Sam Levitt from Arizona State playing? Is that even going to be a good game? Because everybody's looking at Texas Tech like they're going to come out of the Big 12 as a champion.
Well, they're number 7. So are they who they think we are? Or are they who they think they are?
Okay, so you're going for people we haven't kind of watched.
We haven't kind of watched.
But it's supposedly front runners for all these things. Okay.
Let me just see.
Okay, well, since I got one more.
Okay.
I'm going to give you, I got 2 crazy ones.
I was going to say, I'm the bad, I got them too. Go ahead.
Oh, you got more to give?
No, you got the next one.
Okay, we'll hurry. Okay. I've got North Carolina at Cal State.
Oh, I looked at that one. Because you like the Golden Bears. And I like Bill Belichick.
Yes, Bill Belichick. I like Bill too. He's growing on me. Bill Belichick going to Berkeley to face the Golden Bears, who also has a great quarterback this year. Cal State I'm a secret Cal State fan, and I think that game can be good.
Okay, I'm going to take this one real quick and we'll stop. I got number 11 Tennessee against Alabama because I want to see Tennessee for real, or is Alabama for real?
Who's for real? I'm not mad at that one.
I think Alabama's for real.
You don't get to say when we stop. We have to be even.
Okay.
So we didn't have a lot of crossover today, by the way. That's how many good games there is.
That's how many there is.
Okay, I got another little silly Billy one.
Go ahead.
I mentioned it earlier, but
yeah.
Maryland at UCLA. I think UCLA could win.
I got a silly one. Michigan and Washington.
You keep cheating. Okay.
I know.
We gotta wrap it up.
I got
you can't
But if anybody watch Washington, they're fast. I want to Michigan to be able to stop.
Well, I got another one. Number 14, Oklahoma at South Carolina. I think South Carolina could pull something off if John Mateer is out.
I looked at that one.
If John Mateer is out,
okay,
we
you
can
guys.
pull it off.
We promise we're gonna stop this one. I'm not gonna say another word.
Okay, good, because you started first. You can't go last and first. You cheating. All right.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't winning. Ask Kirby.
That's not the line.
That's
not the line. You ain't cheating, you ain't winning. I like it. I'm Kelly, like the color.
I'm Gee, like the butter.
And this is Saturday Hangover. Like, subscribe, follow, watch, listen, call her. Not call. You gotta call. You gotta text.
I call. Text me.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. She is Gigi Possible. We gonna see y'all next week. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? I am.